Alright guys, it has been a while, but welcome back to the Football Manager 2019 Hearts Career Mode. I don't know why I haven't been uploading, I just haven't played Football Manager in at least a few months, probably been 3 or 4 months, man. Fucking shocking for me, but I was getting back into it with the Steve Clarke Scotland Football Manager experiment, and I thought, Jesus Christ, I want to get back into this Hearts, come on. Not even halfway through the season, I want to get at least a few seasons done. So I can confirm that we are back now. Before I stopped uploading this, we did do a vote and we decided that I was going to do 2 episodes, 2 games an episode, sorry. And I am going to continue doing that, but momentarily for the next episode or two, I'm just going to be doing the 1 game because the reason being is, like I said, I haven't uploaded this in about 3-4 months, and I would just like to get a couple of episodes done quickly. You know what I mean? So maybe the next 2 or 3 episodes will just be 1 game, but after that we will be referring back to the 2 games an episode. That I can guarantee you. Now we enter this episode with some really bad news, but before I break everyone's hearts, no pun intended, we will have a quick look at our form. So last time out, we played Hibernian and Celtic in that double header, and we came away with 6 points, which was absolutely fantastic. I'd have probably took 1 point. I'd have probably took 3 points. Sorry, 4 points would have been a dream. To get all 6 was fantastic. Since then, we've had a 1-1 draw with Kilmarnock at Tynecastle. We were obviously ahead with Ollie Lee. He put us ahead, and Gary Dickert equalised. So Kilmarnock are a good side, but man, I felt like it was definitely 2 points dropped. We then played Linfield in the friendly, and we only beat them 1-0. Peter Haring scoring late on, so interesting to see what happened there. And we're back today for an away tie at St Mirren. It is a televised game. It's a massive game. We're 5-4 favourites, and hopefully we can win there to try and keep the pressure on Celtic at the top. And we'll show you Celtic at the moment, see how they are getting on. They are currently top of the table with 28 points. We are 5 points behind on 23 points, but it's very tight. Look at that. Celtic, Motherwell, Aberdeen, Rangers, Hearts, Kilmarnock, even Hibs only full of 2 points behind. I mean, it is so close. You win a couple of games and you'll be right up there competing with Celtic. You lose a couple of games and you'll be out of the top 6. It's unbelievable, guys. It's really so close. I'm not going to say that we've got a 7-way title race going on at the moment, but it does look like we could legitimately have a 7-way title race. Only 9 points separates Celtic from Hibernian. But with that said, we need to get on to the bad news, guys. And the bad news is fucking very bad. There you can see it. Current injuries. Steven Naismith. Injury. Damage. Cruciate ligaments. And he is going to be out for an expected 7 to 10 months, man. And that is an absolute kick in the fucking nuts. Stevie Naismith, our best striker, our best goal scorer, just probably all round our best player. And he's going to be injured now. He's going to miss the rest of the season. And, it doesn't get much worse than that. We've also got a bunch of other injuries. Jimmy Dunn's currently out for 2 weeks. Craig Whiting's still out. Uche is out for another 2 weeks still. Anthony McDonald is out. Christopher Berra is going to be out for another couple of months. And Jamie Brandon's also out for about another week. So you can see the injuries are piling up. But what makes it worse is this the email that we got from Stevie Naismith. And I could not believe it. Hearts rocked by Naismith, quit rumours. Hearts attacking midfielder Stevie Naismith is on the verge of retirement following his injury. Naismith feels the problem, even when healed, may no longer allow him to cope with the rigorous of professional football, and is reluctantly considering ending his spell at Tynecastle Park. So, absolutely fucking shocking, guys, man. Hopefully he reconsiders. There's not a lot we can do, guys. We'll just need to get on with the next game, try and get the win. We are taking on St Mirren. You would expect us to win, but with the key injuries to our players, man, you just don't know, man. You really don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, let's waste no more time. Can't feel sorry for ourselves. We just need to get stuck in there and take the game to St Mirren. And hopefully, if we win, there's a chance we could move up into second place. So let's try and get the job done. And before we get into our Sunday kick-off game, the Saturday results are in. Hibernian have drawn against Dundee. That is more points dropped. Motherwell drew against Aberdeen. Rangers beat Livingston and Kilmarnock beat St Johnstone. So Kilmarnock currently have leapfrogged us. We have a game in hand though over Kilmarnock, Aberdeen and Rangers. If we win against St Mirren, we will go third. Although Motherwell will have a game in hand. If we can beat St Mirren convincingly, we could even go second, guys. So massive game here coming up against St Mirren. Alright guys, so with Stevie Naismith not playing, we're going to have to go with Stephen McLean up front again. Dika Monka has came in for the injured Jimmy Dunn, and really we are playing with a bit of a fucking injury crisis here. Danny Manko's going to be out on the right. Dimitri Mitchell has been fantastic this season, is still going to be in that left wing attacking position. So I mean, it's nowhere near our strongest team. St Mirren look like they are going to be very hard to break down with something that looks like a 5-3-2 formation. So I am under no illusions, guys, that it's going to be a difficult game. I'm just hoping that we get the job done. I think we need to get the job done. It's really important that we do this. So we're kicked off, and we will see what happens here. Hopefully we get off to a great early start. The kits look a wee bit clashing to me, man. Surprised we're not playing in our maroon shorts. But now we're playing in the white and grey silver shorts. Strange. Ollie Lee now picks up an edge of the box. We know we can hit them. And this time he does hit one, but it's straight at the keeper, Samson. Garuccio will come across. I think he's going to decide to keep it in. He plays it at Michael Smith. Michael Smith on the edge of the box. It's fallbacks to Ollie Lee. He's cracked another in, and it's Ollie Lee with the goal. Second goal of the season. Another assist for Dimitri Mitchell. We were hoping for a good start, but dearie me, man. Just over a minute into the season, and Ollie Lee with another thunderbolt has put us 1-0 ahead against St Mirren. It's kind of hard to say whether we deserve it or not, but we definitely started the game well. Do you know what I mean? Do you really deserve to be leading after a minute? I don't know if that's a fair claim to make, but happy with how we've started, guys. We currently have a 1-0 lead, 7 minutes on the clock. Hearts 1, St Mirren 0, and you'll see now in the league that should move us up to third place, and it does. We would be joint level with Rangers, so it's looking very close, guys, at the top. Hibs, albeit, might be dropping a little bit behind in 7th place, but if you take it from Celtic down to Kilmarnock, the top 6 only separated by 4 points. Unbelievable stuff, guys. Unbelievable. As we approach the 20-minute mark, still St Mirren yet to register a shot, so and as soon as I say that, it's going to be the former Hearts man Hodgson with a throw-in. Doesn't even get past his first man. Shocking. I think he's known for his long throws. Not on that occasion, but they've made the most of the throw-in anyway, because the cross comes in and it's Nikolai Brock Madsen, his first attempt, St Mirren's first chance of the game, and they've scored. Do feel a wee bit hard done by there. And we're back on a level playing field now. St Mirren 1, Hearts 0. Very disappointing to concede that goal. Not happy at all. But what can you do? John Souttar now picks up a yellow card for his troubles. And he's going to be careful, man. We don't want to be getting a man sent off. We don't even want to be picking up a yellow this early in the game. You have to really be careful for the remainder. And to be honest, we don't have any other centre backs available due to the injuries and such. So we really need John Souttar not to. Jesus Christ. Where's that came from, man? Kel McGuinness with a goal for St Mirren. And talk about bullshit. I mean, we were winning that game pretty comfortably, and all of a sudden St Mirren have had 2 chances and they've scored both of them. Fuck. Right, well, let's not panic. I mean, we'll leave it to half time. We'll hopefully get back to 2-2, but I mean, I'm not happy with that, man. 1-0 up, and we somehow find ourselves 2-1 here. Heaton. St Mirren playing a bit right at the back. I don't recommend this. Samson then punts it up. Dika Monka wins it. It's Danny Amanko now. Can he turn round and run at the St Mirren defence? He can. He's out wide. He's going to look for a cross inside. In towards Mitchell at the back post. Forces a great save after keeper Samson. What a chance that was for us to get back on level terms. But we didn't take it, man. Unbelievable. How the fuck did we not take that chance? Mitchell been on fire all season. And if it was going to fall to anybody, it would probably be him you wanted to fall to. But it just didn't on that occasion. Didn't happen. Did not happen. Right. 39 minutes gone. 5 minutes before the interval. Are we going to get any change? Brock Madsen's been cut offside. Right, Harry Cochrane, come on, free kick. Looks good. It's a goal! Harry Cochrane, 4th goal of the season. And it was almost a fucking copy and paste of the John McGuinness goal for St Mirren, or Kyle McGuinness, sorry. Can't I believe that, man? Both of those free kicks were almost identical. Great stuff, though. Back on level terms just before the half-time whistle. And now with that, hopefully our team talk is going to change and we can try and set our sights on grabbing a winner in this second half as we look to take all 3 points here. Harry Cochrane has been given the yellow card. I'm not quite sure if that was for his celebration. I'd like to hope not. Dimitri Mitchell apparently not in a good game. Right, here we go. Team talk. I think we've been doing alright, so I'm not going to be too harsh on the lads. Assertive. We're not doing badly. If everyone continues to work, we'll win this, and it didn't really work. We'll let we'll let Austin McGee say something. By the way, guys, if I'm talking shite and slurring a lot, it's because I haven't had any sleep in like almost 24 hours. So just in case you're wondering if it sounds like I'm not making sense, or if it sounds like I'm slow, or if it sounds like I'm mispronouncing names more than I normally would, then that is the reason why, man. There's only so much coffee you can drink. It just doesn't have an effect on you after a while. Fuck me. I'll drink a cup of piss if we can grab a winner, though. That's how desperate I am for these 3 points. Come on, Hearts, let's do this. Look at that, 11 shots to 3, man. We're all over St Mirren. We just need something to happen. We'll shout something, I guess. From the... What can we shout? Push forward, I think. Yeah, push forward. Why not? Might actually think about making the subs now. Mitchell is on an assist, but I don't think he's had a good game. Danny Mullins came on for Cammy Smith. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and make subs now. So who are we bringing on? Who are we bringing on? Steve McLean needs to come off, I think. Sean Clare could come on. Jake Mulroney could come on. We'll bring him on for a Mankwa, even though Mitchell's not had a great game. And maybe Morrison. We bring Morrison on and just make all our substitutions now. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, so we'll bring... We're going to bring Mulroney, Morrison and Clare on. Just change the front three and see if that works. So fresh legs coming on to run at the St Mirren defence. Team instructions. I think we're going to play more direct now. More direct and try and get a slightly higher tempo. And run at defence. So I think we want to run at defence. And let's see if this has any effect in the last 23 minutes. Come on, guys. We're going for it. We're risking it all. Got to risk it big. You got to risk it all if you ever want to win big. That was said in Left 4 Dead 3. Or maybe not Left 4 Dead, whatever, like Dead Rising 3. And we're going to be dead in the next 17 minutes if we do not get a goal here. Disaster for us. Right, here we go. Michael Smith. the Rolls Royce of this team, Nikolai, with a cross into Ben Garuccio! And he's put it wide of the post. Fuck, thought it was in. Thought it was in. Especially since I'm that tired, I can't even see the screen. I definitely thought it was in, but then I realised, nah, it went wide. And St Mirren make another sub, 15 shots to 4. How the hell is this a 2-2 game? Oh my god, we're going to get absolutely robbed here. We have 83 minutes remaining. We're going to go into attacking style now. Ball played short to Sean Clare. It's Michael Smith now running. He finds Garuccio. Garuccio, edge of the box, shot blocked. Heaton with the block there, doing well for St Mirren. St Mirren, this could be a really important point for them. They're currently in 8th place. Are they just trying to avoid relegation, or are they trying? Have they got more positive ambitions? Are they trying to get into the top 6? We don't know, but it's Michael Smith who's been brought down in the box, and that's going to be a penalty. And it's going to be John Souttar to take the penalty. I don't know if I agree with that. John Souttar's taking it. I guess everyone else is fucking injured or dead. Stephen A. Smith's in hospital, legs hanging off. And holy fuck, he'd have been better off taking it, because a guy with knee legs probably would have scored, or at least did a better shot, man. John Souttar, why the hell did he take it? Oh, come on. We've moved up to 3rd place. I don't understand why. Why have we moved up to 3rd place? Did they just assume that we'd scored that goal? What? John Souttar pen? Did that cross the line? Wait, what the fuck? It says missed pen, but here it's saying we scored it. Oh my god, is Football Manager the biggest glitch in the world? Is Mullen off the bar? Brock Madsen can't get it. Referee! Offside! Free kick! What's he giving? What's the score? What the fuck is happening here, man? I don't understand. Oh, wait, get back to the highlights. Michael Smith make a run forward. It's Callum Morrison. Morrison now on finds the overlappy Smith. Smith does fucking shite as usual. And that'll be the end of it, man. And then he trips over his own ball. Jesus Christ. So yeah, there you go. It turns out that they've realised it wasn't a goal. Was it goal line technology? Was it a big fuck up? I'm not too sure what it was, guys, but it's a disappointing draw considering the form we had coming into this. You feel like that is 2 points dropped. Absolutely. We dominated the game, yet we only got a point out of it, man. I'm not happy. I'm going to say the boys were unlucky, it just wasn't our day. I'm not going to be too harsh on them. I mean, we played well enough to win that. We dominated. The stats say it all, really. And I think we've got to be realistic. I don't want to be jumping down the lads' throats and, giving it all that. So, Harry Cochrane's a bit jaded. Dika Monka makes his Heart and Midlothian debut. Hearts maintain unbeaten record, so we're unbeaten in 6. But, let's be honest. If you look at those draws, I don't mind the draw as much with Kilmarnock, even though it was at Tynecastle, but we picked up some great wins in there against Aberdeen, Hibernian and Celtic, but look at that, man. 2 draws against Dundee and St Mirren, man. You'd expect us to be winning those sort of games, and we're just not. Right, we're going to end the video, guys, after the Scottish Cup 4th round draw. We will be in this draw, so let's see who we get. Automatic draw. Are we going to get a home tie? Wait and see. St Mirren, the team we just drew against, I would have took them for a wee bit of revenge, but we didn't get them, and it's going to be an all. Look at this! It's an all Premiership first 2 here. St Mirren, Livingston, Rangers, Hamilton. Another Premiership team comes out. Dundee against Aberdeen. Holy crap, man! This is going to be a great opportunity for some smaller teams in the Scottish Cup, because there's 3 all Premier League ties here, so you're going to get your guaranteed 3 Premier League teams getting knocked out at the moment as things stand. Very interesting draws. Oh my god, Edinburgh Derby, Jesus Christ, Hibs against Hearts. Why do they keep drawing the Premier League teams against each other? This is insane. What other Premier League teams are in there? You've got Celtic, Motherwell. Could they get each other? They've got Kilmarnock. Oh no, Celtic get the easiest fucking tie of the lot against Forfar. Come on. What is this? Dundee United against Dunfermline. Motherwell and Kilmarnock could still get each other. And that dream has ended because Morton have just come up against Motherwell. White Health Welfare, what the fuck is that against East Stirling? And to round it off, it's going to be Kilmarnock against Alloa, guys. So that is the draw for the Scottish Cup 4th round. And obviously the one that stands out is Hibs against Hearts Edinburgh Derby. And in the league position, in the league table, we are 6th place. Still, the gap between the top 6 is only 4 points, but you feel like that is a massive 2 points drop there against St Mirren. Right guys, that'll do it for this episode. Next time we'll be back against Rangers and we'll have a chance to overtake them. 2 points behind if we win. We leapfrog them. If we lose, we drop 5 points behind. So it's going to be a massive game, guys. Hopefully we'll get the win. The game is at Tynecastle. I think we might have a couple of players back from injury. We can only hope. Keep your fingers crossed, man. Keep everything crossed. Fingers, toes, fucking brain cells. If you've got any, if you've got more than one, cross them. And until next time, peace.